How you guys doing? Eric here. Today is Saturday, November 19th, 2016. Beautiful day up here in Gilpin County. So we finally got some snow this week, but it's just beautiful up here today. It's like really nice and warm, very slight little breeze blowing, and just in time for the ski areas. A little cold weather. So yeah, Metallica came out with their new album yesterday actually, and a lot of hype behind it. It's been anticipated for quite a while now. It's been 8 years since their last album. I've been a Metallica fan since the early 80s, since they came out with Kill 'Em All. And this new album is kind of interesting how that it's called Hardwired. Oh, hold on, here's some dogs. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how this album's being released. They've been kind of slowly releasing, they released the first 3 songs over the last couple months, and they were all 3 really good songs. I thought it was first one was Hardwired, Self-Destruct, and then they came out with, what was the second one? It wasn't Moth into Flame. It was anyways, Moth into Flame was, I think, the third one to come out, and I can't remember the name of the second one, but all 3 of them were really good songs. And then the day before the album came out, they released the rest of their songs all on videos. So there was like, I don't know how many videos they put out, but most of the videos were pretty bad. You know, they were kind of, I thought they were really stupid. You know, they had all these videos with like women in the main role, like women playing the role of men, basically. You know, like a woman soldier, a woman street fighter, fucking woman martial arts experts beating up a bunch of like Sith characters. And the one song, what was that one? It's hard to remember all the names of the songs, but it was just a really unusual way that they released the album. Over slow, you know. I got to hear all the songs, and I didn't even have to buy the album yet. I haven't even bought the album, and I've heard all the songs. Personally, I think most of the songs are really good, but I watched quite a few reviews on it, and of course, in a lot of YouTube comments, everybody's super hypercritical of Metallica. You know, every fucking note they play, every fucking drum beat is just totally scrutinized and put under a fucking microscope, you know, by these fucking turds. But you know, you look all beyond all that, you know, technicality shit, and just, you know, the overall songs are just really good, man. I think they might not be perfect, you know, there might be some shortcomings to them, like but the critics really pointed out, like, yeah, Lars's drumming is just a weak spot, is just really holding Metallica back, or Kirk Hammett's guitar playing is just lazy and, you know, repetitive, and he keeps doing the same riffs over and over for the last 25 years. But maybe true, but still, man, it fits the songs, man. That's what really counts. I don't really care what riffs they're playing. You know, that's another criticism they get, is that a lot of their riffs are from like their old songs. You know, and they just rehashing them, using them over. It's true, man. You do recognize a lot of the riffs from their old songs, but the way they put them together was pretty good, I thought, man. Like I said, it might not be the most technically perfect album on earth or in history, but it really brings the whole history of Metallica, you know, and all the old styles, and it pretty much every style of all their old albums is represented on this album. There's like the old thrash, Kill 'Em All style, Black Album style, Master of Puppets style on there. There's some load, reload, everything. There's some songs that kind of sound like, you know, this just everything that they've done in the past is like represented, but it's all kind of fresh too still though. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts on the new Metallica album. Since, you know, I'm a really big fan, and, you know, a lot of people are giving it, like this one reviewer, I said he gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. You know, But the average, I think, rating I've been hearing from most people is about an 8.5 out of 10 on this Hardwired Just Self-Destruct album. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that, man. 8.5 out of 10. Really strong album. I personally like just about every song. You know, there's just one really cool video that I like. There's a couple of the videos that I really like, but the rest of them I really don't like. But there's this one, it's Here Comes Revenge. It's a really neat video. It's an animated video, and it's like this. There's this jackal, and he's like, you know, it's supposed to be like kind of like a human jackal character, you know, like he's like a human but with a jackal head, and he's got all these animal heads on his wall, and basically it's about the animals getting revenge on the jackal for keeping them as trophies on his wall, and the family of the animals on the wall coming back, and in the end all the animals are having a tea party and the jackal's head is on the wall. It's a really neat video, man. I really like it. I think it represents, you know, the justice system, I think, you know, getting revenge like on a judge or something. Like the jackal represents a judge who has destroyed all these lives, and it's about, you know, people getting justice back. So yeah, I thought that was a really neat video. All the videos are on YouTube, so you can check them out. But yeah, so yeah, new Metallica album. I'm pretty psyched that it's out. As soon as I get down into town, I'm gonna buy it. But I just thought I'd make a little video about it because it's been a long time waiting for this album to come out, and definitely my favorite band. So that's about all I got to say about it. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Oh yeah, there's one other video that they came out with. It's called Murder One that I really like. It's a tribute to Lemmy, the bass player from, what's the fucking name of that band? Fuck, having a hard time. My brain ain't working this morning. Motorhead. And that's a really cool video. And it's animated. And man, I highly recommend checking out that video. It's really cool, man. And yeah, Murder One. But the one thing on this album that everybody agrees with is James Hetfield, lead guitar or rhythm guitarist and lead vocalist, was just amazing on this album. Every critic agrees that his vocalizing and his rhythm guitar riffing was just the best part of this whole album. I would agree, man. Hetfield is just on top of his game, and he really did an amazing job on this album.